How's it going, Lone Riders? Let's talk about the development of motorcycle lights. So if you're new here, we develop products and we talk to you guys about it and we show you the whole development process, you know, how we design it, build it, manufacture it, and all that good stuff. So if you like that, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, and like button too while you're down there. And if you see anything in the video that interests you or you want to comment on, improve, you think we can improve on or do something, let me know in the comments below. I do check them out and go through them. So leave us a comment and we will check them out, and hopefully we can integrate that into the product development cycle and make the best product possible. So let's just jump into the computer and look at these new lights that we're designing. So we've been developing the actual light pod for quite a while, and we ran into quite a few issues because a lot of the products on the market are just off-the-shelf products and adapted to motorcycling. And they're not actually specifically for driving lights and stuff like this. So what we've done is jumped into the deep end and really looked into exactly what was needed, what you guys wanted. There's plenty of videos through our history to check them out of how far we've come. But soon we'll be launching them. And actually today you got the engineer gave me the go-ahead for the PCB, all the electric components to fit into the light, and all the controllers that we run. We had a bit of trouble trying to pack into all this technology into such a small unit, but we've actually solved that. It was quite difficult to do, and we've also just got the okay from France, my French engineer, about how we can integrate that into the product, and he's okay with the sizes and all that kind of stuff. So that's good news. We're going to go now jump into sampling and prototyping, so like actual prototypes, so we have a real light. We've got prototypes already done, but actual with all the componentry and stuff like this. So we can test them, waterproof test them, and environmental test them, and actually get the proper readings from all the light beam and the light signature. So that's where we are right now, but we have got two issues today, or two discussion points we can talk about, and one of them is where to fit to the bike, and also how to control this thing. Because look, when you're driving a bike, you're concentrating on the road, you want it just to work, right? So we're trying to figure out how to integrate that nice and smoothly, integrate that into your riding style, and actually integrate that into the bike as well, so it does the majority of the work. So let's look at how it actually attaches to the bike. So one of the videos we talked about where did you want to attach it to the bike, and this was, we came down to three options. So the first one, the top one, the big one at the top, that's actually to fit onto the crash bars of the OEM crash bars for the BMW Adventure series. So it's just for the Adventure guys. That'll be down here at the bottom. Then there's this longer unit here on the right hand side, and that'll fit under the nose, and those are the two lights just under the nose beak of the GS. And then the third one is this bar clamp system, and that's generally for everyone, that everyone can actually run that system and put it onto any kind of bar they want. So that's for everybody else. And each new bike, we can develop these custom attachment points for all the bikes. But we're starting out with these three now, and that should serve the majority of people, especially this bar clamp down the bottom here. We've put a lot of effort into designing it so it's easy to adjust once it's on the bike as well. How to control the light. We looked into several options. There's a lot of cabling and stuff like that, and a lot of feedback. If you look on our videos, you see easy can this, easy can that. So it's really, really popular. So we are looking into the system of integrating the easy can into the light that we're actually developing. So we're going to get rid of all the controllers, get rid of all the buttons. So there's no buttons to turn it on or off. It'll just be all integrated into the easy can ecosystem, which is great because you don't have to cut wires and void your warranty and stuff like this. Basically, you install the lights, you install the easy can version that we're going to develop, because we have to make a custom version of the easy can to open up all the options that we have built into the light, because it's just not a standard light. It's got quite a few special features, and we need to specially program some features into the easy can to make it all work and make it all possible. So all those wires, cutting wires, doing it yourself, integrating harnesses, and all that kind of stuff is just off the table, and we're just going to go with the easy can ecosystem. What is a canvas? A canvas system is kind of like the brains of the car. So essentially it receives a signal from one part of the car and then transmits that to another part to do something else. So for example, if you're braking, it'll know that and send that to the rest of the car to adjust the suspension or things like this. The transmission, it knows. It's basically a hub, a bus to send information through everything. So what we're doing is just picking up on those signals and adapting those signals to what we need. For example, let's say you're turning left, what we can actually do is turn off the left auxiliary light, so then that's not blinding out the indicator light, so you see the indicator light. Or we can actually adapt the light as well to blink at the same time as the indicator, things like that. So that's all done from the controller, hand controllers on the bike itself. So there's no buttons. That's what a canvas is, and that's how we're going to integrate it. And we can basically use the instruments that are already on the bike and use the functions already on the bike to control all the system. So if you go from low beam to high beam or drive to high beam, when you put it on high beam, the lights will also go on high beam. So there's no need to click two buttons. We are still ironing out all the fine details, but there's plenty of work to do here. But we are going to essentially white label the EasyCan and program it to our needs, because we need a few more features than the stock. We're using new technology, a LIN technology also, which is new, and it's the future of lighting as well. That we can predict that all the lighting industry is going in that direction, so we're going to jump on very, very early, and then develop that into the system now. EasyCan's good because it's just plug and play. You just plug it and go. It's a working solution, and the guys are really smart over there, and they know what they're doing. Also, customer support. The guys, if you ever had an interaction with them, they're pretty quicker in the replies, and they give you quite a good detail about what problems you have, because it is software, it is physical products and software together. It's quite complicated. It's adjustable. You can basically change everything, all the settings, and it's compatible with BMW, Harley, KTM, a wide range of bikes. The system that we're integrating, the EasyCan and the Denali CanSmart, it will be compatible with that. I'm not exactly sure if we can use those two products to get the full potential of our lights, because we've got quite a few features, and we're using a new technology. So we're still working on that, but yeah, they will be on the standard, on the stock size, on the stock levels, compatible. We're going to use LIN technology, which is only using 3 wires essentially. So there'll be a positive, negative, and kind of like a data signal that's going through. So we can send signals to that light and then for the light can process that signal, and then, or that protocol, and then change the functions on the actual light itself. So that means you don't have to switch between, so if you ever had a headlight and you switch, you push it once and it goes full beam, low beam, and then it goes to yellow light or red light or whatever. It's not like that. It's not a sequence of clicking or on-off switches. It's like a digitalized on-off switch, and it just sends out signals to the functions on the light, and we can control that. So that's pretty good. So we're basically freeing up a whole channel on the EasyCan or the canvas system that we'll use. So you can actually add more accessories to it. Pretty cool. I've been designing some icons, custom icons for us, and like making the product full. It's really easy to install. You just connect the EasyCan to your PC, and then you mount the lights, and then you can adapt it, but we're going to give you some kind of like a default for our lights specifically, and then yeah, you're good to go. That's basically it. Connect the canvas system to your PC, register and all that kind of good stuff, and then can put the canvas system onto your bike, plug the lights in, and you're good to go. So it's that simple. So there's no cutting wires or using anything like adding on, running too many cables through the bike. There's a few cables that you have to run, of course, but it's pretty simple stuff. And we'll also, it's a known product, so there's a lot of workshops out there that can do it as well. If it's if you don't have the tools, or if you don't have the time, or the patience, which is quite understandable. So that's it. Quick update on the light project. It's coming out soon. We're going to give you some good information shortly. We'll wait for those prototypes to be made. Really excited stuff. I mean, unfortunately we can't talk about these specific products because of the market conditions, but we have pushed the envelope here. We've integrated a lot of new technology, so it's going to be a very, very interesting and market moving product. So look out for it. We'll keep you updated, so subscribe and like the video if you like the video, and give us a comment down below your experiences and the direction we're going if you like it, and I'll catch you later.